everybody, this is Munich from Fish Tanko, and just wanted to give you an overview of the entire gallery, what fish we have in stock right now, how we've set up the tanks, what filtration we're using. We're going to do a multiple part series on this. So first, in the first video, we just want to give you an entire overview of what we have in the gallery right now and how we'll be building the gallery up in the future. So enjoy the video. So we'll be starting off with one of my least favorite tanks at the moment. We had a slight outbreak in this tank. So we're still recovering from that. The carpeting plant Monte Carlo basically all vanished from this side. So it's still recovering. Thankfully, the cyano has been dealt with, but the plants are still not what they're supposed to be. So still have to add a lot of background plants, waiting for the foreground what do you call it, Monte Carlo to cover up the entire foreground. We did add a max spec gyri for some flow in the tank because there was no flow at all in this tank. So we just added the gyri in for the flow so that the CO2 can travel across the tank and just create some flow in the tank itself. Currently, there's no livestock in this, just plants. Eventually, we will be adding in some snails, some shrimp, but so far we're just waiting for the plants to settle into this tank. Yeah, for the lighting, we're using the AI primes, HDs, but I am thinking of upgrading them. And sorry about the noise, we just have a thunderstorm going out in the background right now. So just ignore that. Haven't really decided on the second tank still. It's been 6-7 months since we set it up. Still haven't decided on the livestock or the scape. So we're just gonna continue waiting on that until I can have any ideas on this, up to suggestions. So this one is just currently my holding tank, grow out tank, whatever you call it. So we've got some agazi cichlid in this. We've got some rams. We did have some crayfish in here. Currently we just have one piece just hiding out in the back there. We do have one specific fish in here. Here we go. If you guys can see it. The blue arowana. It's a juvenile, so the coloration hasn't popped up yet. So currently it's going to be looking like a black and white arowana. Let me see if I can get it to move. There we go. So as a juvenile, it's black and white, mostly black with a white line going through the middle and the top. But as it grows out, the black and white vanishes and it just turns into pure blue. Then we have the tropical, slightly planted tank. So lots of different breeds going on in here. We've got some glodanios, we've got some mountain minnows, some tetras, rainbow fish. Yeah, so we got some clown loaches, we got some cordoras, we got rainbows, mani rainbows, we got some neon tetras. We've got Siamese algae eaters. So we've even got some guppies in here. So yeah, it's basically a whole community tank with some moss growing around. We've got this one planted corner in here where I'll be adding in some mid-tech plants, probably nothing too fancy. So yeah, this tank is pretty much complete. This is how it's going to remain. And we have another holding tank, grow out tank. So basically my plan is I'm going to be breeding these fish. So that's why most of these are just grow out tanks. We've got some angels and we've got some severums. So there's about 20 severums in here and around 6 angels in here. So once they'll be pairing off, I'll just be moving them into their own separate tanks. I'll be showing you the breeding tanks in just a minute. So over here we have the breeding tanks and quarantine tanks. So we got salt water in the corner over there, just for salt water. I have the air pump off right now so that it's a little less noisy in the room. So yeah, we've got some guppies. So we've got multiple breeds of guppies going on. We've got tuxedos. We've got what do you call it? Some neon, some albinos. Um, yeah, so lots of different kinds of varieties over here right now. Let me just see if I can get some good shots. So here we have the tuxedos. Here we got the albino guppy. This is the blue guppy. Yeah, so here we got the blue Moscow. It's still I'm not sure if it's it's actually pretty small. It's not a breeding age yet, but just letting it grow out with the females. Here we have a Oaxaca puffer. It's a juvenile, so it's pretty small. So we're just holding it in here till it gains size. Let me see if I can get him to come out. He's hiding behind the rocks. Yeah, there we go. He's out. There's the little Oaxaca. Here we got the platinum red tail elephant ear guppy. It's one of my favorites actually because of the coloration. I think we can get a better view of the color in this shot. We got some yellow anglers in here. And some mixed anglers as well. Some more tuxedo guppy. We got some neon tetras going out in here. They'll be going out in the main tank as well, the tropical tank. The platinum guppy. Here we got our breeder pair for the polar blue parrot. They haven't laid eggs yet, but I'm thinking that they're about to. We got some red jewels. Again, they haven't paired up yet, so they're just hanging out together. Once they start pairing up, I'll be moving them into separate tanks. And in quarantine, we got some boxfish. So once these boxfish are quarantined, I'll be moving them into the main display tank, which we'll be getting to in just a short while. And we just got some damsels to keep the aquarium cycled. So this is the basically my monster tank. It's around 320 gallons. It's a 7-foot tank. Currently, haven't added any much stock in yet. We were just waiting on some fish to arrive, and once it does, we'll quarantine it and then add it into the tank. Currently, we just got turquoise severum. We got a Jack Dempsey, some cichlids. That's about it. Now we'll move on to the saltwater tanks. So this is my holding tank. Haven't made it into a display tank yet. We'll be doing that soon. So we just got some shrimp. Uh, we got a Smithy's Blenny. We've got some damsels. But yeah, basically we're just waiting for stock to arrive, and once it does, it goes in here first. And once it's quarantined properly, we move it to the display tanks. And here we have the first, well, actually the only reef tank that I have at the moment. Once that one is properly cycled, everything is settled down, we'll be converting that to a reef tank as well, SPS dominant tank, but currently this one is a mixed reef tank. And lastly, we have the saltwater monster tank. So again, here we have the snowflake eel just hanging out in the rocks. And we have a zebra moray eel as well, who is hiding somewhere. Let me see if we can get him out. Okay, so the zebra moray eel refuses to come out, he's just hiding in there. And then of course we got the all the feeds, all the medicines, everything for the upkeep of the fish. And that's it for the fish room. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do subscribe for all my future videos, and do drop suggestions. What do you guys want to see in the video? You guys, I will be doing a feeding video on all of the aquariums. I will be doing how I do maintenance on all the aquariums. I will be doing unboxing videos as well. But do drop by suggestions. Do drop your suggestions. I would love to hear from you guys. And that's all. Hope you enjoyed the video.